and welcome to Telezodiac. My name is Alexandra, and today, as usual, I will be giving astrological readings throughout the show live on air. Now, if you are looking for a more private reading, call the number and ask for Peter. Peter will give you a private reading. Peter.
Hi, Alexandra. Yes, my colleagues and I are here behind the scenes to tell your fortune in private. I'll be using tarot cards and Lenormand cards, but many of my colleagues have got various different techniques to tell your fortune. So if you'd like it told in private, call me. Or if you'd like to have everyone hear your fortune live on air, call Alexandra.
Thank you, Peter. Now, as usual, on today's show, we have a very special guest. Someone who is a celebrity in his right mind. He is actually working very closely with the celebrities. He is actually the one and only Akin, who is the celebrity trainer to many celebrities, amongst those, Oprah Winfrey. Welcome, Akin.
That's like a page of reading my itinerary. Thank you so very much, Alexandra. I've been dying to be on your show. Thanks for having me on your show.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Now, since this is an astrological reading show, let's start with the most important. When were you born?
Wow. Well, I'm a Piscean. For you to know that I follow my astrology very well. February 23rd, 1973.
23rd, 1973. Now, do you know the approximate time?
Yeah, 6 a.m.
6 a.m. That's more than approximate. Okay, let's see what that says. It is no surprise that you are an athlete.
Aha.
It was destined. It was destined. You were definitely destined to be living the life you lead. Maybe not necessarily linked to celebrities,
okay,
but definitely in the very wow, sport world that you live in. You are actually the celebrity trainer for Oprah Winfrey. Now,
that's right.
Let me just do a little bit of a compatibility test, since I do have her information here already, and let's check that out. Just like I thought, you two are very compatible.
Oh.
Now, why don't you tell us all a little bit about what it's like working with Oprah Winfrey?
Well, it's really amazing. It's awesome, really, because before I started having sessions with Oprah, I was with Halle Berry at a point, and it was Halle Berry that introduced me to Oprah, because they got to meet somewhere and talking about trainers and what do they have. And she invited me over for a session, and I was blown out because, for Oprah to just create a time to just get me in one of our tight schedule. Then I went there, and from there it's been awesome. She dedicates time for her sessions. She never loses any session at all, and she doesn't come up with excuses, which is something that is quite constant with some other people. So because I don't tag people generally as, oh, there are I have superstars clients or the regular clients. To me, everybody is the same, but what distinguishes a superstar and a regular person is that I've realized that the superstars actually create time for their exercises. They don't miss it out. They never just come up with excuses. They're always right on time, and they never complain.
Wow. Okay, just a moment, Akin. We do have a caller. Hello, welcome to the show. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, I'm James.
James, welcome. Now, when's your birthday?
I was born in 1970, 6th of July.
Yes?
7 in the morning.
7 a.m. is okay. That's approximate enough. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, James, you have a lot in common with our special guest today. It seems, like Akin, you are very athletic. You are living a world of sports. Is that true?
Yeah, I do exercise, and I work out on the weekends, and people say I'm sporty, yes. And
Okay, well, I do not necessarily want to put out a warning, but I do want to let you know that it would be wise to be a little bit careful over the next 4 months. Now, the reason I say this is because I see a little bit of a possible injury. Now, it could be as simple as a sprained ankle, but it could be even more, something such as a broken arm, which nobody wants. So I would say over the next 4 months, just be careful how you exercise, warm up. Make sure you just take those extra steps into being careful and continue living your very healthy life.
thank you
Thank you, thank you.
Actually, let me say that I read Akin's book and I really enjoyed it, and I use it for my exercise, and I do a lot of things that I read in the book. So thank you very much, and then really enjoying this conversation.
Okay, thank you very much, James. So, Akin, you have many fans, as you've heard.
Well, I heard James there. James, nice knowing you read my book as well. And James, you have to be direct about whatever you want to do. You don't have to allow people to tell you that, oh, you look good sometime. You have to know that you look good every time, and you have to just keep up with the exercises. It's as simple as that.
Okay, well, he did mention something that a lot of people have problems with. I think everyone has problems with.
That's right.
How to protect yourself from injury. And celebrities, for example, what happens when they get injured?
Well, seriously, everyone is prone to injuries. You know, I'm prone to it. Every other person, celebrities are prone to it. And we can run away from the fact that accident does happen. But the only risk there is that it could be really, really difficult in some areas than others. That's why when you have a personal trainer safeguards most of this, not to the entirety of the whole process. I'm not saying you're 100% assured that you're not going to get any injury when you're with me, but we're going to limit it to a point, because sometimes you work out with some people that are not too fit to carry out some exercises. For instance, that's a form of injury. If you have a strain, if you have a broken bone or somewhere, which rarely happens, but let's just assume that it happens. What do you do? So on a regular basis, you just have to take charge of your own life, take charge of what you do, and you have to do the exercises like it's like taking water, you know.
Okay, let's just say it's like drinking water. We're taking charge. We want to have just a second. I think we have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Julie.
Julie, welcome. Now, when's your birthday?
I was born in 1976, 14th of March.
Yes?
And I would like to know about my health.
Okay, and approximately what time?
At 8 p.m.
In the evening. Okay. Let me take a look. Health. I actually don't see any problems with your health. I have a question. Do you like chocolate?
Well, yes. I really love chocolate, and that's the point.
Okay.
Because I've got a little overweight, and I have to watch it. I have to take care of it, actually. But I do exercise.
Right. Well, that happens to the best of us. Now, let me tell you that I don't see any problems in your health over the next 2 years. I would say, of course, you might want to cut back a little bit on the chocolate, watch what you eat, exercise. Of course, Akeem will give us some more tips in just a moment. But as far as your health, you are as healthy as one can be. So thank you so much for calling.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Akeem, now I think this is just a fabulous topic. I mean, these cravings. We all get cravings.
Right.
How do you deal with celebrities who get cravings?
Well, first off, alcohol, you have to be mentally stable, because addiction comes in different forms. It could be in what you're taking, it could be in what you decide to just look at every time. But talking about chocolate from your last caller, chocolate comes in different forms. You know, for marketing purposes, a lot of manufacturers actually put some energy levels at the back of chocolate wraps, which is a wrong thing, because most of them don't even calculate what the energy level or the protein level is like. They don't even know it. So I would advise anybody that's prone or addicted to chocolate, as the case may be, to seek advice from maybe your physician or your trainer, because certified trainers have a way of knowing the right chocolates. I love chocolates as well, but you know, these days we have protein and protein-like chocolates that are even much better than the regular chocolates we all take. So in the case of getting to be plumpy and fatty because of the chocolate you take, there's a way of reducing it. Chocolates are good, but you have to limit it. That's why mental stability comes in. And if you have a way of diversifying, getting your mind off just chewing something, it's also good. So that's why I'll say I recommend people to just walk around, take a stroll, go on the treadmill, do some certain things.
Wow, thank you. I, for one, can say I've learned so much today. I'm sure we all have. We've all learned so much. But, well, I'm going to pass it over to Peter and see what's been going on over there in his world. Peter?
Well, Alexandra, interestingly enough, most people were asking about their health. Now, I don't know why that is. Perhaps because you guys were talking about fitness, or perhaps because summer is just around the corner and people are thinking about getting out into the great outdoors.
That is a possibility, of course. Well, the show has come to an end, so we're going to have to say goodbye. I would like to first and foremost thank Akin. Thank you so much for visiting, for being our special guest today.
Always at your service on your show, and at the same time, I would just want people to realize that a healthy mind is always a good mind for the nation as well. So once we're healthy, we'll just be the perfect being for this world.
Words of wisdom. And on that note, we'll see you all next time here on Telezodiac. Bye-bye.